Well. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is here, and let me start by saying we are not a review channel. We are solely interested in flying, but let me also add that I'm not surprised at how unimpressive it is. A couple months ago, I was live streaming, and I said Microsoft is a giant, not in these exact words, but something akin to this, that Microsoft is a giant corporation. And one thing corporations are all about, one thing they all have in common is in making money. And that's okay. And since Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, it's been 4 years too long for a corporation not to make money off of a popular product. And I thought, personally, this is my personal opinion, I thought that was the main reason for the 2024 edition of the sim, because I already thought the 2020 edition was already good. They just needed to fix some things and it would be great. But fast forward, here we are, and I can say the one thing the sim is better at right now is how easy it is on my computer. I barely hear my computer. It is so silent, even though I have everything on ultra. But apart from that, the sim is not great. Again, this is my personal opinion. And what will happen is independent developers will make add-ons that will make it flyable, and after spending thousands on sceneries, aircraft, ATC programs, cabin crew simulation programs, the list goes on, like we did in 2020, that is exactly what we'll be doing again in 2024. And in a couple months, I suspect, I am pretty sure actually, in a couple months, certainly in a couple years, the same will be fun to fly. But not until you spend a lot of money. Again, like in 2020, a lot of money on stuff. And for a simulator that depends on products of independent developers, I thought it was unwise for them to give access to very few developers, only those that had their products on the Microsoft Store. They should have had like an open access or public access to the SDK, so developers have at least 6 months or at least enough time to understand how it works, what it requires. That way, they will have time to update their product or build from scratch sceneries or programs, so that when the sim does eventually launch, maybe not everything is compatible, because some programs take a lot more time to develop, but many things would have been compatible. Right now, in this moment today, nothing works well. Nothing works well at all. For example, this is one of the many frustrating things about this whole thing. When I turn off assistants like taxi ribbons or 3D thermals and hit save, if I pause the game and return, those settings for some reason reactivate themselves. I couldn't understand it. And the default efforts in 2020 is better than 2024. How is that possible? And then I said to myself, or rather I was thinking, I believe remembering or reading somewhere that they partnered with some developers. I know Builds probably made only the aircraft, but I remember that they partnered with people like Gaia Simulations or a couple other developers. And the idea, at least from my understanding, was those guys were going to work on some of the airports. But I looked at Heathrow, I looked at a couple of other airports, and I was thinking, what exactly did these guys do? Or there was never any partnership at all? Nothing really makes sense. Anyway, like I said from the start, we are not a review channel, so I'll move on quickly from my opinion and hop into the cockpit and let's do our best to get from point A to point B.
Speedbird 9172 heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start. Speedbird 9172 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Delta 59er, gate 319, requesting clearance to Boston Logan.
Delta 59 heavy, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 left. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors GOGC, squawk 1704.
Expect runway 27 left. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors GOGC, squawk 1704. Delta 59 heavy.
Delta 59 heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start. Delta 59 heavy.
Okay, let's do bus Quebec Alpha 64 ready.
All right, let's go and get this from SimBrief. And here we are. Over now to payload, and also be getting this from SimBrief. And go ahead and load instant. Want to do a quick turnaround. So that is a payload is now been applied, and go over to the runway. Let me see if that works. The QNH, actually that's pretty good, except the runway is not correct. Apart from that, everything else is good, and takeoff weight is 30.2 tons. Flaps would be 1, and the eyes will be off, air conditioning on, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's calculate. Okay, V1 139, VR 144, and V2 145. The flex temperature is 72. I think that seems a little high, but we don't have another option. Well, I mean, suppose we could use the SimBrief flight planner, but we'll just do everything from here. So, to the first one, okay, over to the init, and here we go. Heathrow to Boston, cost index is 90. Everything is good in this page. For a fuel, 57.8 tons of fuel. There we go. Zero fuel weight is set. Everything is good. And let's go runway, departure runway 27 left. It will be vectors to GOGC, so there's no need for a seed. In Boston, we're expecting runway 4 right. Ocean 5 arrival. I'm not sure of a transition yet, but if there is, we'll be happy to make an adjustment for that. What else? Yeah, flaps 1, 3.3 up. But this one, flex to temperature is 72 as said, and V1 is 139. VR 144, and V2 is 145.
Right, 153, taxi Sierra, best taxi. 153,
Confirm
taxi
takeoff
onto
data,
Whiskey 2,
yes.
then Whiskey 3, hold short of runway 16.
Takeoff data is
Whiskey 2,
now
Whiskey 3, then
being
hold short 163. Alright,
confirmed.
153.
So everything is good on this end. Initial climb would be 6,000 and key energy is 908. We'll have the VORs
Flight
here
77
as
Charlie,
well.
hold short of runway 28, monitor traffic to now, 118 taxi 6, morning.
Flight short runway 28, monitor 118.
Okay, everything is good. We can now
Shamrock
start boarding.
66, Victor, push your boat.
Once again, welcome aboard Delta's Flight 2. Please place all of your bags in the overhead bin or underneath the seat in front of you. The aisle must be completely clear for taxi out and takeoff. Should you need assistance, we're in the cabin at this time to assist you. If you're sitting at the exit row and do not wish to sit there or perform the duties we ask of you, please let us know when we're in the aisles. We'd be happy to have you reseated. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Okay, loading and boarding is completed, so fire up the APU now.
E59, attestant 217, Hekes Pushback.
Air Portugal 1359, Heathrow ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Air Portugal 1359.
Okay, APU is alive, available. Go ahead now and disconnect the ground power. Put on the beacon lights and go outside to disconnect get rid of the chocks. Before we can leave, we have to come out and get rid of these. We'll go back to the cockpit. Okay, everything is good. We are set and ready. So go now and request a pushback.
Delta 59 Heavy, stand 319er. Request pushback and engine start.
Delta 59 Heavy, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, Delta 59 Heavy.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's do it. Even my head tracking is not working. So many things not working. But again, this is just a test flight. I will be, for now, I do not believe I'll be flying in 2024. I'll continue doing most of the flights in 2020 because 2024 is not ready. Not yet, not in this moment. Maybe it will in some time, but right now it's not ready at all.
At this time, in just a few moments, we'll be showing you the safety video. Once the video has concluded, we'll be in the aisles to answer any questions you have before we're seated for taxi out. Again, thank you for choosing Delta today. My name is Susan. I'm your purser for today's flight, along with Charles in the economy cabin. We do welcome you aboard.
At Delta, we think our world feels smaller when you get out in it. That's why the best men and women in the business work each day to take you to the people, places, and cultures that make this world such an amazing place. Bringing the world closer together, one flight at a time.
We are a planet of amazing differences.
One of cultures and ideas that span our world and link us.
All right, we are off the extents.
Ready to taxi to the active.
And
Speedbird 354 November, runway 27 left taxi via Bravo,
come on
link 28
now.
November 1.
Engine mode selectors, ignition starts, and starting engine number 2.
Speedbird 354 November.
Each to another, whoever you are.
Wherever you're going.
We are proud to fly you there.
Because the first step towards connection
is departure.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta.
Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and crew. So, before we depart,
please pay attention to this important safety message.
Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. If you're seated in the business class cabins,
Pushback.
Engine 2 is available. Let's go on
Shamrock
to
165, Heathrow ground, push.
Secure your shoulder harness by attaching the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, remove the metal tip and allow the shoulder harness to retract. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed. Out on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector.
Delta 59 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Delta 59 Heavy, runway 27 left taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo, link 28 November 1.
Runway 27 left taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo, link 28 November 1, Delta 59 Heavy.
There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a raft. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
Please note that exit signs on this airplane identify each exit with a green symbol. Arrows indicate the direction to the exit. Locate the exit nearest you using these green symbols, keeping in mind the nearest exit might be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely. But just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the business class or Delta Premium Select cabin, life vests are located either in a compartment adjacent to your seat or under your armrest. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level.
A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and your tray table is put away. If you're seated in the
Speedbird 722 Papa at stand 514, request pushback.
business class cabin, ensure your suite door is open. Please note there is a placard on the door, visible when open, explaining how to use the suite door in case of an emergency. If you're seated in the main cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are lowered, and in the Delta Premium Select cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are raised.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
As we span this amazing world of ours, we celebrate all that connects us. Thank you for choosing Delta to be a part of your journey.
Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please sit back, settle in, and have a wonderful flight. Thank you for flying with Delta.
Delta 59 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 27 left.
Delta 59 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, wind 270 at 11, flight heading 240, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, everything is good.
Speedbird 722 Papa, ready to go, runway 27 right.
Speedbird 209 Super, holding short, runway 27 right.
Speedbird 209 Super, runway 27 right. Line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 27 right, Speedbird 209 Super.
Rotate.
Etihad Station 1 Mike Super, ready for departure, runway 27 left.
Speedbird 209 Super, Heathrow Tower, wind 270 at 11, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 209 Super.
Etihad 71 Mike Super, Heathrow Tower, wind 270 at 11, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left, clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to climb to our cruising altitude, we do take this time to extend a special welcome and thank you to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by all of us here at Delta. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on, and even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. I need to remind you that federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular network services during this flight. Additional information about your approved electronic devices can be found in the Sky magazine that's located in your seat pocket. Once we reach comfortable cruising altitude, our service will begin, and in the economy cabin, we're pleased to offer complimentary Coca-Cola products and Seattle's best coffee with your meals. Beer, wine, and a variety of spirits are complimentary throughout the flight. A complete list of our in-flight service offerings is available in the Sky magazine. On today's flight, both cash and most major credit cards and debit cards can be accepted for onboard purchases, and we remind you to use your Delta SkyMile American Express card. You can earn bonus miles on eligible Delta purchases. Once the meal service is completed, duty-free sales will begin, and you'll find that catalog in your seat pocket. Please take a few moments to browse through that catalog at this time. Beverage service is available for you throughout the entire flight. We do invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy your flight. If there's anything that any of us can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to call on us. Thank you.
Right, we are expecting to start descent very soon, so we'll start programming
Center Falcon 36 Hotel Alpha passing 33.5 to 400. For 36 Hotel Alpha, Center, Roger.
So,
Flight 111, traffic 11 5, southbound level 320 Airbus.
And what we have here.
David Benner, American 712, 370, continuous flight check.
American 712, Benner, Roger. We'll slow you down in about 3-4 minutes.
Thanks.
Lufthansa 521 to direct to Yahoo.
2950.
571 Yahoo, thank you.
Temperature is 8 degrees.
959, climb and maintain flight level 360. Climb and maintain level 360, spear wings 959. 5544 across 40 north of Manta, flight level 300.
At 40 north of Manta.
I really hope that is not
200, Blue Streak
a crosswind, because landing would be interesting.
Delta 59 Heavy, Boston Center, expect Ocean 5, runway 04 right.
Expect Ocean 5, runway 04 right, Delta 59 Heavy.
Let's just make sure we have that. Yeah, we do.
Delta 59 Heavy, descend via Ocean 5, arrival, Logan Airport landing, runway 4 right, altimeter 2948.
Descend via Ocean 5 arrival, Logan Airport landing, runway 4 right, altimeter 2948, Delta 59 Heavy.
Okay. Fix that. now let me look at the lowest 6,000. Okay.
Boston United 915.
Let's go to 6,000.
9915, Boston, roger.
And down we go.
So it's 39 at 17, descend and maintain flight level 200. Descend and maintain flight level 200, Southwest 39, 17. 1865, go. I request direct CB. I can't approve that. If you need to deviate, I can approve that direct to Disney when you're able.
And ladies and gentlemen, the double ding indicates that the aircraft is now on its final approach. And we have been cleared to land in. At this time, all passengers must remain seated with their seatbelts securely fastened, your tray tables and carry-in items stowed, seat backs in the upright and locked position, and your aisle armrests should be lowered. Flight attendants will pass through the cabin to complete their final safety checks. Please check around your seating area for all remaining cups, glasses, other articles you wish to discard, as well as all remaining agriculture inspection forms, as they must be collected at this time. Thank you so much. We'll be landing shortly.
Delta 59 Heavy, leave Joby heading 205. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 right.
Leave Joby heading 205. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 right. Delta 59 Heavy.
Brickyard 5779, cleared direct A, Eames Cross Adams at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 15 right.
Cleared direct Adams, cross Adams at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 15 right, Brickyard 5779.
Delta 59 Heavy, fly present heading, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading, descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Delta 59 Heavy.
Cleared direct Gashi, cross Gashi at or above 6,000. Cleared ILS runway 04 right, JetBlue 1132.
Okay, I think we can go flaps 1 now and bring our speed down to 185. Probably slowing it down a little too early, but that's okay.
Delta 59 Heavy, turn right heading 295, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Turn right, heading 295, descend and maintain 2,000 feet, Delta 59 Heavy.
295.
Delta 59 Heavy, 6 miles from Winnie, turn right, heading 350, maintain 1,700 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 04 right.
6 miles from Winnie.
Turn right, heading 350, 1,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 04 right, Delta 59 Heavy.
JetBlue 1132, contact Boston Tower 128.8. Have a good one.
Contact Tower 128.8, JetBlue 1132.
I think I'm the localizer now. Right, localizer has helped us with that. So we are now going to align.
Brickyard 5779, contact Boston Tower 128.8. Take care.
Okay, approach mode on. Landing brakes. Sights, everything else is good. Let's go 170. Oops, 2. Actually, let's... Okay, 170 is fine.
Delta 499,
You guys can come down now.
121.9er.
Ground 121.9er, Delta 499.
Delta 499, cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie Mike Echo. Hold short runway 4 left.
Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie, Mike Echo. Hold short runway 4 left, Delta 499.
This one looks crooked to me, but that's okay.
1,000.
Let's try and land this that way. How do you turn off this sound? Oh man. Wow, that was a rough landing, wasn't it? Why is this still not? Why does it keep this? Why is it making this noise?
Boston. For those of you from Massachusetts in the United States, welcome home. There is a 6-hour time change. Please note the difference. We do ask you to remain seated now until the aircraft has been parked at the gate and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. That will be your indication it's safe to stand. And collect your personal belongings. Just use a bit of caution when opening the overhead compartments, as items may have moved about direct flight. You may now use mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices. However, we do ask you to keep your laptop computers stowed until we arrive at the gate. Before you depart the aircraft, just double check the seat back pocket in front of you in the immediate vicinity around your feet for any items that you may have brought on board the aircraft today. For those of you that are making connections on other Delta, SkyTeam flights, we do arrive here at the International Terminal, Terminal E. Once you clear passport control, collect any checked luggage and go on through customs, you may recheck your luggage to your final destination. All Delta and SkyTeam flights depart out of our domestic terminal, Terminal A, as in Apple. Once you exit the international terminal, you may take a blue and white passport bus number 11 over to Terminal A, or if you prefer, you may go up to the top floor of the international terminal and take the skywalk over to Terminal A. It's about a 5 to 10 minute walk. Please keep in mind that you will be going through security once again for all connecting flights. So if you've purchased anything in duty free in excess of 3 ounces or 100 milliliters, please put those in your check luggage before you recheck it to your destination. Should you need any assistance, our representatives here in Logan will be available to assist you. We invite you to consider using our website for all of your future travel needs at delta.com, and on behalf of all of us here at Delta, and all of our SkyTeam partners, we thank you for flying with us today. We certainly do appreciate your business, and we look forward to having you back again soon on the worldwide Delta flight.
128.8, United Tree 33 Heavy, see you. Southwest 2349, contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Contact Tower 128.8, Southwest 2349.
Alaska 306, cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie.
Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie, Alaska Tree 06.
Brickyard 4256, gate Bravo 6 taxi via Romeo, Mike. Hold short runway 33 right.
Gate Bravo 6 taxi via Romeo, Mike. Hold short runway tree right. Brickyard 4256. Continue taxi JetBlue 1132.
Brickyard 5779, cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo Alpha Kilo.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo Alpha Kilo, Brickyard 5779.
Brickyard 5695, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Hold short runway 15 right. Brickyard 4256.
Delta 499, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.